I love that song.
He said it.
I slipped up. I
Yes.
slipped up. Did you press record?
I'm pressing record now.
We've
been recording all this time.
Oh, you've been
Jesus
recording all this
Bertie.
time. Oh.
Missed the best part. Me and Scotty were dancing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's... Oh, well.
For TikTok. We're doing TikTok dance.
Yeah.
TikToks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I thought the song from last week was going to be more TikTokable.
Yeah, I just don't think we tagged the right celebrities.
Oh, okay.
What song
Well,
from
I
last
can-
week?
The cow song for the climate
It
change.
was more TikTokable. That is
Yeah.
TikTokable. It's actually yeah.
I surprised it didn't get like reused as an
Yeah,
audio.
it got a good few views on Instagram and that, alright, but not many TikTok. TikTok algorithm is funny. Like, you could put up something that's like useless, 700. Then you put up something you think, oh, that's class.
Like someone saying the word protein bar.
Yeah. I don't know how he's managed to do that.
Did someone do that? I didn't see that.
Yeah,
some lad from Mullingar.
Yeah. It's just the way he says protein bar, and everybody is...
What episode are we doing before we get into this? Because I started doing this last week and you gave out to me.
We've got to be on.
No, you've upset me now. I'm never doing it again.
We've got to be on
That's it.
40, have we?
Because I distracted you last week and I was like...
And I read out the wrong sheet. Yeah, I fucking know.
I was going to edit in me badly going, episode 39 over you. I didn't in the end.
Okay, so this is episode 40.
Yeah, 40.
Yes.
40.
4-0.
And episode last week was episode 39. Cows go poop.
Is that the name? That's
Is that
class
the
name.
name?
Yeah,
we
you should
called it.
know. It's been out a week.
Oh, yeah.
Cows go
Out a
poop.
week.
Oh, yeah, that's what we call it. I seen it in the
Cows
Instagram
eat
ads.
grass.
Because we were talking about climate change and the
Yes.
likes.
What a great song.
And
Um,
the cows go poop and they make the gas.
Oh, you can't even remember your own song, John.
No, like
Jesus.
no. Obviously, it was stages of the grass. The cows eat
Cows
the grass.
The grass
Yes.
go poop. The poop makes the gas.
The cows make the poop.
Oh, my
The
God.
poop makes the
Okay.
gas.
You're like Elton John. Do you know
Go-
Elton John doesn't write fuck all of his songs?
Go
That's
check.
untrue. I seen the movie.
Really?
He wrote all his songs in the movie.
Oh, right. In the movie?
Yeah,
Did he?
yeah.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, yeah. Why don't you go do your intro? I'll let you do it. This
Sorry. Read your pages. That's so bad for the environment. Oh, sorry, go on.
These are recyclable pages.
All right.
That's what happens, you see, because I use the same ones. So, like last week, I forgot to turn them around. So, like 39 was on one side and 38 was on the other side. And I read 38.
That's what happened. So it is dangerous what you're doing there.
That is dangerous. So, anyway, episode 40. And I hope you listened to last week's episode 39.
I did.
Cows
It's
go poop.
fantastic.
Where we talked about climate change and the likes. And you can check out our climate change song on our TikTok and our Instagram. And while
Mhm.
you're there, make sure to rate, like, share, follow, and subscribe wherever you listen to the podcast.
Is it true that we're linking up with Leonardo DiCaprio on the climate change issue? Is that happening?
Yeah, he loved the
Yeah.
song.
I heard some rumours during the week.
He was humming it all day.
Yeah.
You can drop us an email at the jbwafflehour@gmail.com and check out all the cool stuff over on Instagram, the JB Waffle Hour on the Instagram. We're on TikTok too, same name.
Yeah.
Because we're very same namey
We're in there.
Same namey.
across all socials.
Branded.
That's it, yeah.
Brand recognition.
How was your weekends? We saw each other over the weekend.
We saw
We
each other
did stuff on Saturday
and
as
we-
a
yeah.
partnership.
as a non podcast
Called.
thing.
A thruple, I think is what it's called.
We
Yeah.
were triplets.
So apparently everywhere stops breakfast at 11 o'clock on a Saturday.
That's ridiculous.
Like,
What a
what's the
chore
story?
that was.
Like, between 11 and 12, that is still breakfast. That's still AM. What's going on?
We didn't fully think it through with the first venue we went to, in fairness.
Okay, so the first one, but I went back later that day,
What?
and they do stop at 11:30, so we were going to miss it there anyway.
They stopped doing everything at 11:30?
No, they stopped doing breakfast at 11:30.
All right, okay.
What did they do after 11:30? Was there a gap like the Castle Arch?
No, I think it just goes into lunch menu.
Isn't that the maddest
Nobody
thing ever?
nobody
Yeah.
walks in within half 11 to 12.
Yeah.
They're
What's
just like,
the story of that?
breakfast is done. Oh, but lunch isn't starting for another half an hour.
Yeah.
We're just chilling out.
So you
Yeah.
walk in, a load of
Like-
plates smashed on the ground.
I can understand, I suppose, if it was the carvery, because you have to get the carvery out. But I don't think they do that on a Saturday, did it?
No, she said the carvery was coming up.
Oh, was it? Oh, so
But I
that's
mean,
what.
would you not time it so that there's like a transition, an easy transition
Yeah.
between the two?
Maybe
Not a big
hotels are
gap.
different because they have the residents coming down as well.
Mm.
I don't know if that's a thing. But yeah, so we ended up in
interesting.
Castle or Trim Castle.
Trim Castle, yeah. We
Yeah.
did the rounds of Trim.
We also missed breakfast.
Yeah, also
In
missed
there
breakfast
too, yeah,
because
yeah.
we couldn't get breakfast. anywhere
The
else.
chicken ciabatta was nice though.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
It wasn't
okay.
like oh my god, I go back there for that. It was standard like.
But
it was because I
that's
was
nice
expecting
though.
a breakfast. You see,
There was pesto
Yeah,
on
yeah.
it though. I don't like pesto.
Do
Well,
you
I wanted
not?
pancakes. That's where I was going.
Oh, I love pesto. But I mean, hotels are generally like that. There's no hotel I don't think I go into and I'm expecting unbelievable food. It's hotel food, isn't it? Like,
Druid's Glen.
where's that's a
The
golfing place, is
breakfast.
it?
Oh my god, the spread of breakfast.
did you
in the
stay
Druid's
overnight the
Glen.
night before?
Yeah.
Well, then it's
Oh,
a
yeah.
different scenario.
Yeah, no, that's different.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't think we were doing
they
that.
always look after the residents better than the
Yeah.
peasants that come
That's
in
probably
off
the
the
best
street.
spread of a breakfast I've ever seen in my life.
Best bread.
Spread.
Spread. Was it carvery?
No, it just had like loads of different options and it had loads of different mini
Well,
pastries.
could you walk up there, or was this breakfast
Oh yeah,
served
no,
to
you
you?
walk up and get whatever you want.
Oh, whenever you want.
So
I-
then you
I-
made your
I'm-
own spread.
I might have went up 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Technically, you can make your own spread nice, couldn't you?
Yeah, I suppose.
Mm.
Where in Meath? What's the best place in Meath for breakfast? Do you think that you've come across?
Ah, well, I like Chekhov's.
Chekhov's good for breakfast.
I
yeah.
don't think I've
that's
been
good.
to Chekhov's for breakfast.
It's good. It's hard
Um,
getting parking though.
The pancakes,
unless you
in Room 8 are nice.
haven't been there. Where's that Trim? Oh, that's Navan.
Yeah, just down the other way.
The old
Opposite
coffee
the valley.
shop that's now the health shop in Trim.
That's vegan
oh,
though.
Yeah,
Yeah, but they used
Is
the
it all
shop
vegan?
that used to be there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They did a
That,
great
that
breakfast.
breakfast
right.
was alright.
yeah. They're a bit sparse. That,
I've kind of gone off though. I went through a
The
phase of
vegan place.
Yeah, vegan place. Yeah,
what's vegan? What?
the vegan place in Trim.
Oh.
It's
I
not
haven't gone
the food's like decent in it, but there's not a lot of choice.
Oh, have you gone in?
just- Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I imagine vegan food would have a lot less
Yeah,
choice.
yeah. Just not a lot there.
But I've kind of gone off like breakfast. I prefer pancakes now if I'm going somewhere.
Bertie's like 50 stone. I prefer pancakes wherever I go.
Yeah, I like pancakes.
Pancakes.
Well, I drove to Kingscourt for pancakes, so
Oh
you know,
Jesus, you've
You
got a
want
problem.
teas or pancakes?
Now,
No pancakes here. Pancakes.
pancakes. And I was in Mr. Waffles in Galway as well.
then you'll be come back for your pre-season training for Offaly, and you'll be just waddling onto the pitch.
Hey, what's wrong with pancakes?
Oh, pancakes.
You're just, what do you have on your pancakes? Is it
Waddling.
syrup every time?
I wouldn't be too fan of loads of syrup now because I like their rashers, not
Oh, yeah.
bacon, rashers.
Streaky rashers
No, proper rashers.
on pancakes.
Yeah.
So like an actual rasher on a pancake.
2 rashers.
I've never heard of it.
Oh, really?
Sometimes
oh, no,
y-
it's good.
I heard of streaky bacon.
Yeah,
on
sometimes,
pancakes.
but like that if it's streaky bacon, it has to be crispy, like crispy.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it comes out and it's not crispy, and you just think that's pointless.
Yeah. Well, it's not pointless. You still eat it.
Oh, I still eat it, yeah.
You know.
But then you have maybe a few strawberries and blueberries is nice. The pancakes in the back to stud where we were going are
Mm.
quite nice. That's why I went there.
Hmm.
I could smell them from
Yeah.
where I was standing outside the door. in
I'm
the
not
rain.
too sure if I like pancakes as much as you guys like pancakes.
Big
I
fan.
like Pancake Tuesdays and the pancakes that their mammy makes
Mm.
with the lemon and the sugar.
Are they crepes or the pancakes?
Oh, I've no idea. Is a crepe a pancake?
No.
No.
A crepe's like a real thin one with
No.
no weight to it.
Yeah.
No, well, the pancakes I'd have would be like there's no consistency to them whatsoever. They're just a big flat piece of whatever fit on a plate.
So more like a wrap. That's what a crepe kind of is.
True, yeah, because you roll it up into a roll.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's
No,
that's a
I
crepe.
do like them, but when I go out, I'd rather get pancakes.
I didn't know they were as crepe.
I got a
Mm.
crepe maker, but that twirly thing with the stick, I can't get that.
Yeah, no, pancakes all the way. You need nice big fluffy.
So those big
pancakes.
American pancakes, I've
Yes.
never.
Yeah,
I
well,
just
that's what
find
the
them, I
American
find them very
style-
dry.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
That's
what
what
the
the
good
syrup,
ones.
syrup is for.
Yeah.
Yum.
I can't find a good syrup.
Really?
No.
You have the Canadian maple syrup, like.
Yeah. The maple
Mm,
kind.
No, too mapley.
Too maple.
There's any
Wow.
maple syrup that's a bit
Mm.
less mapley.
Have you tried honey with pancakes?
I have, and it's just not.
I don't like
nice.
honey.
None
No.
of it. You like the honey?
Nah.
I thought you'd been a big
the
fitness
dry
guy.
consistency of the pancake.
I
kinda
put
go
in my
against-
porridge the other time, but I got the sauces, the skinny sauces.
Mm.
They're alright.
Skinny sauce.
Yeah, 0 calorie sauces.
All right.
Mm.
Is that is that real?
Yeah,
Like 0 calorie?
yeah.
0 calorie?
Like they don't taste like maple syrup, but like if you're getting them thinking, oh my god, this is going to taste exactly the same as maple syrup, but without the calories, you would be wrong.
Yeah.
But is there something you can get that's calorie neutral, like carbon neutral? It's like there's tons of calories, but there's something else that contradicts it inside.
Water. Water's good for that.
Water's good
Water.
for calories.
No, 0 calories.
0
Yeah.
calories,
Yeah.
definitely. There's nothing much in water. Yeah.
No.
No, well those syrup is 0 calories, but like they are very watery. They're not very mapley. It's better than nothing though.
I've had a problem recently of eating ice cream in the evenings.
Oh, when it's hot though, you have to eat the ice cream.
Yeah, but my idea was I might just try and replace it with water.
Do you get ice creams in melt?
Yes.
They're quite
Oh,
nice.
fantastic. Yeah.
This Bum-Diddlys place is about to be class. I haven't been there yet.
Where's that?
There's one in Blanche.
All right. Oh, yeah. My mum mixed up the name. What did she call it? Bum-Diddlys or something?
Oh, jeez.
Or
Different shop.
Scrum-Diddlers or something. I can't remember what she said. Anyway,
Where were we?
where were we? That was our weekend, was it really?
You
Yeah.
finished your introduction. You finished your introduction. Didn't you?
Yeah, and then we done the news already, so we probably just move on to the.
Did we do the news?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
What news?
I missed the news.
Oh, see, it's not nice, is it?
He got you.
You're such a bitch. Are you ever going to forget that, no?
No, come on, let's do your news.
That was funny last week. I got a good laugh out of that. Okay. Well, I put it up on the screen so you can see it, actually.
Hang on, no, we have to.
Oh, sorry. What is going on tonight? I'll put you up on the screen. Hold on. There we go.
Which one are you putting it up on? We have
Oh.
multiple screens because we're class.
Office TV.
Oh,
That's the wrong screen.
This one. There we go. I'll put it up on that one as well if you want.
okay.
And I'll go full screen. Woo. Okay.
Full screen.
Look at this.
Oh,
So
that's
my
funny.
first bit of news for this evening is pornography lessons to be introduced as the new junior certificate curriculum. Now, I know what
Expand
you're thinking
on this.
but this to us.
Oh shit.
Oh, disaster. When we see this, we're like, what? Like pornography. But like it's a new era. Like porn.
Like sex education.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
is it the sex education and they're just calling it porn, or is it actually porn?
Well,
Because
no, it's
porn isn't exactly like how
Yeah.
it happens.
It's like the Daily Mirror calling it porn.
it's about, so a lot of kids have phones nowadays, obviously teenagers and stuff.
Mhm.
It's about the like sharing images, sexting, all that type of stuff around the safety around.
Yeah, but you can't call that pornography.
Well, it is pornography.
It's
Yeah, but you can't
soft
call the
porn.
subject pornography. Like,
Oh,
what's the subject called?
I'm not sure what it's going to be. It's going to be called pornography, sexual imagery, pornography reference. No, I don't think it's.
Is
No.
that social sciences? No,
No, I don't know. Heavily concerned with aspects of Irish relationships and
sexual
sexuality
conduct or
program.
something.
Yeah, I doubt it's going to be called pornography.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's-
obviously
that's what I was
clickbait
asking.
calling it pornography
yeah.
lessons.
Yeah. But you know, the
Well, it's from the Lad Bible, so
to
yeah.
us, stop giving away my sources.
Oh, sorry.
It's actually my only source for all my news.
He researched this. He went over to the school and interviewed 3 students.
Oh,
who were
very
all
good.
watching porn at the time. But it's a hell of a lot of a bigger issue than it was back in our day. Like our day, the only thing was like snake, which was like a phallic symbol walking around a screen. There was no like sending pictures.
Oh, on the phone.
Yeah.
I thought that's how you learned how to do things.
No.
Watching a snake. I was like,
Look
what?
at that snake growing.
have a talk.
But it was never an issue for us. I did not back in our day. Was
Did
it?
you have the yoke in 6th class when they brought you in and watched
Oh,
watched the
yeah,
video?
the video.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
That was it. One video. That was our sex
From like
education.
the 80s or something.
But they're doing it from, is it first class up? No, second class up. They're doing little bits of sex education, reproduction, that type of
And
jazz.
consent and stuff.
Yeah, well, not from second
No.
class. I don't think it's a little bit later than that. But my youngest daughter is going into second class. Is starting to do stuff about like reproduction and sex and stuff.
No way.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Very young to learn that.
Now it's not. No, it's not like this is how you have sex.
It's
like,
more
there's
bio-
no demos with
Biology,
bananas. and
biology based about
Yeah,
differences.
It's
in
it's
people
about the
and stuff.
realities of like this is how babies are made, and they don't.
So
come
no
from-
storks and stuff.
No stork,
No,
no
that's right.
Jesus involved. This is where a baby comes from, and I think that's important. Like I would have killed for that sex education. Like we watched that video, and what I remember from watching that video was everyone around me laughing and sniggering.
Yeah.
And I think John Bly said something, and it was really funny. And that's all I remember from my sex education.
Funny guy.
So, like, you know, the first time I was having sex, in my head I
But
was
you
like,
see, I suppose when
that
we were
joke by John Bly was
when we were
fucking
there,
brilliant.
you had no other sources to
John
see
Bly's
anything.
face.
Bertie, carry on with your subject there. Sorry for interrupting you there.
When we
Sorry.
were in school doing that, we
Hi,
had no
John.
other sources. So you think now that everything's so accessible that things can become very crossed and confusing when you see things.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's probably more important to sort out all the stuff that you can get online into like what's like I suppose real and what's not real and what's right and what's wrong. I suppose maybe.
It's not even just online though. I mean, it's ads,
Yeah.
music videos. There's sex everywhere, and it was never like you had to wait for like fucking top 30 hits or something to come on to have any sort of sexual imagery
Yeah.
back when we
Nothing
were,
was on after until after 9 o'clock.
and you had to be quick.
Even in ads.
Yeah. It was in little clips of songs and stuff. Oh no, I was talking about top 30 hits. What did you say about ads?
Even ads that had sexual orientation kind of stuff had to come on after 9 o'clock.
Oh,
back
yeah.
in our
Oh,
day.
like the bunny and the caramel.
Oh
Yeah,
God,
stuff
she
like
was
that.
hot. She was hot.
Caramel bunny.
Yeah, I still have little dreams about her. Anyway, that is
This is
sex
recording.
education class. I think it's.
That Joey should have just
You're not allowed to
breezed
edit.
across
You're
that.
not allowed to edit that out, Scotty. It's
I have
in
been,
the podcast.
No, it's fine with that. Yeah, yeah.
That's the rule of the
I've been
waffle
single
hour.
for a long, long time. Anyway, moving on. The next thing is a deadly pool at the bottom of the ocean that kills anything that swims into it. They found this little trench. Professor Sam Purkis, who was part of the University of Miami team, made a discovery, explained that the brine is devoid of oxygen, which means that any animal that strays into it will die or be stunned.
Is it like a circle and you can swim through, or is it like a hole you have
No,
to swim into?
you have to go down into it.
Oh,
It's at the bottom of the ocean.
Is there a sign in front of it that says "Don't
T-
swim
No,
here"?
it doesn't seem to be cordoned off by anything really.
Is it
There,
like the triangle? Is
Very
it?
dangerous.
yeah, kind of like the Bermuda Triangle sort of idea. But my point on this is that we do not belong in the sea at all. It's not for us. I don't think we should be scuba diving. Anything to do with fish, I don't think we should.
What
be down
about the boys going down looking at the Titanic?
No, no,
Oh.
no way. You can go down and have a look at it with like a robot or whatever, but I don't think we
Yeah.
belong down there.
Hmm.
It's not our world at all. There's still fish that they're
And
discovering. Like,
Captain
There's
America was frozen.
lots of stuff that's not discovered down there. Yeah.
but that's mad.
Well, like if you think about it, like the size of the ocean compared to the world, like the land mass we have, you'll never explore it all.
We're mostly ocean, aren't we? Like,
Basically, 3/4 are ocean. Yeah.
I mean,
There's a lot of land out there.
we don't have a lot of ocean out there.
Well, if you take
Or
all
land.
the ocean away, it's land, isn't it?
Oh well, yeah.
So it's land. So it's land.
Good point, actually.
It's fine.
So there's
Yeah.
not more ocean. There's
if
more
you
land.
look down to the bottom, there's a lot of land.
But isn't
at
that
the
what they said
bottom.
about like Clare and the Burn? That was once, because that's limestone, isn't it? That was once underwater when like we were connected to England connected to Europe, and Pangaea and the likes.
Oh right.
Yeah, because there's
Oh.
a certain like between like through the middle of Ireland, there's a certain kind of like type of soil and type of land that is like the only other place like some other country, because at one stage that country was beside like in South America or
No
something,
way, I didn't know that.
beside Ireland.
Can we
yeah,
talk about that in a podcast sometime?
before Pangaea?
Yeah, we'd have
Blew
to
up or
know
whatever.
something about it. We have to do a bit of research on that one. I think.
Pangaea, yeah.
Yeah,
I heard
but
about Pangaea.
But when
alright.
you look at like South America, like kind of fits snugly into Africa.
Yeah, it was all one
and
big
things like that. Yeah.
landmass.
Yep.
Interesting. Well, I mean, we'll all be underwater pretty soon, so it doesn't really matter. Does it?
Climate change.
Yeah.
Listen to our last episode for more details on that.
Yes,
And
that
how
was.
Ireland's getting smaller.
I really enjoyed the last episode. I was listening to it.
Did
there.
you? Good
Yeah,
fun.
I listened to it there this morning again.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Did you listen to it on Spotify,
I did.
where everybody can listen to our podcast?
Yeah. Rate and like and subscribe.
Yes. Give
Down
us
the
5
sheet.
stars. Give us 5 stars.
Right, I'm going to move on. I'm going to do the gigs because the news is always taking up too long. So 3 gigs.
3 gigs.
3 gigs, and then we'll get on to our topic for today.
Yes.
Saturday, the 6th of August, in the Glen Eagle. Did you just mention the Glen Eagle? No?
Killarney
Is it Killarney? Yeah,
in
well
County
done.
Kerry.
Well done, Bert. What was the golf course that you just mentioned? Was that Glen Eagle? No.
Oh.
What did you mention there for pancakes? You went.
Oh, Druids Glen.
Oh, Druids Glen. Okay, yeah, different place.
Wicklow.
Is it? They're different counties, are they?
Yeah.
Saturday, 6th of August, in the Glen Eagle INEC Arena, the Wolf Tones. Ever hear them?
Yeah.
Big up,
Still alive.
big up and coming Irish band, young fellas. They're playing in the Glen Eagle, and I think that's a must. €35 for ticket.
Not bad actually.
That's
Pretty
right.
damn good to see
They're
the Wolf
good,
Tones.
good band, yeah.
Well, it's the bank holiday weekend. You probably go down for the crack.
That's right. I forgot it was the bank holiday weekend.
Salmon's down there now as well.
Ooh. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Bank holiday weekend.
Mm.
Oh, it is too.
No.
Is
la-
it? No,
la-
that's
sorry,
last
last
week.
weekend.
Yeah, that was the one.
Sorry.
So
My bad.
Oh, I
confusing.
thought I did my work roster wrong. Had to
Oh,
go.
no.
I was going to go immediately go home and adjust it.
Okay, Sunday then. I'm skipping Friday night completely. I'm going for Sunday. Paul Brady
Oh, yeah.
on the 7th, Sunday 7th. He's in
Paul Brady.
the Devonish complex. That's in Belfast.
Paul Brady, isn't he? Paul Brady buys Irish music and goes around
Yeah.
Germany.
Yeah. That Paul Brady.
Fields of Gold. That's not Paul
The
Brady.
very
is it?
same.
He's the chap
Is it?
that sang
Is
the
it?
song about the uncle.
I don't know. But your
I don't
uncle.
We played it there one time.
Oh.
Is that Paul Brady?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The uncle played with Paul. They travelled around Germany.
Jeez, is he that age?
Mm.
Holy moly, I didn't think he was that old actually.
Mm.
Yeah, another good one. £25. It's decent. Trip to Belfast though.
Yeah, you can go and train.
That's right.
True, I went to Belfast and train once. So easy.
Yeah, so easy.
Mm.
Get from Drogheda.
I'm not sure whereabouts that Devonish complex is. I've to look it up whether it's close to the. But yeah, no, Belfast is pretty easy to get around. I think.
Mm.
Hop in a little black cab. Just don't go to the wrong area. And
Yeah.
then Tuesday, 9th of August. Next Tuesday, metal band. Don't know if you'd be into them, but they're good. They're in the Academy. A band called As I Lay Dying. They are very good.
Have you ever heard of a band called Bicep?
No.
Oh.
Did you make that up because it's gym related?
No, I remembered it because it was gym related. I heard it. They were talking about it on the radio on the way over.
Bicep.
Yeah, they're playing soon in Dublin.
Never heard of them.
No, I don't know what they're like.
You're introducing me to new metal. Thank you. Thank you.
Well,
Bertie.
I don't know if it's metal or not.
We'll see.
Okay.
That's my news and gigs. All done for today. Are we moving on to our
Great
topic?
gigs. Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do that shit. What's our topic for today?
Over to John.
Sorry, John,
we've put
it's
John
yours.
on the spot again.
We are, well,
You see, John.
I'm never on the spot.
Mhm.
I'm just caught off guard.
Right.
Because when you say, "Oh, what's the topic?" and then you suggest a topic, and we go, "Okay," that means that
I
we're
just
doing
didn't
it.
see the WhatsApp message where it was okay. But I don't
Okay.
worry, I'm well prepared.
Okay,
I'm
you're
well
okay?
versed. No problem.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I just have some things there that I
So-
screen grabbed
I'm
about
going
gin.
to educate you guys today.
Okay, but don't repeat yourself from episode 4.
No, this is going to be different.
Oh, excellent.
So,
Like it.
well, obviously, like it won't overlap, but obviously, like gin, right? We have this gin. The gin craze is technically over now. So I think
Is it?
when we talked about it, I consider the gin craze over.
Right.
We're moving into like a whiskey craze fairly soon.
Yeah, yeah.
Like the gin craze was kind of manufactured by whiskey companies anyway. Like it's all marketed. It wasn't like people just decided one day they're going to love gin. It's all about basically gin craze was manufactured by all the marketing companies to sell the gin while people's whiskies were maturing.
Mm-hmm.
So like gin only takes 24 hours to make.
Yeah. Is
And-
it like the runoff of making whiskey?
No, it is not.
Okay. So
Um,
what is gin first of all?
So gin is a neutral grain spirit, like just clear spirit made from, let's say, wheat, just fermented. So it's a neutral grain spirit. You've like, let's say, vodka.
Mm-hmm.
Vodka is a neutral grain spirit, and then there's whatever little things added to it to make it different from the competitors.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but you get this neutral grain spirit, then you add in juniper berries, and that's what makes it gin. So the gin is juniper flavored neutral grain spirit, and then because that's its base, you can add whatever you want to it. You can add coriander, you can add lemons, oranges, mint,
Anything.
thyme, you name it. Anything can go into it. That creates the flavor.
Right.
So that's how gins are so robust and so different, and everybody has different gins because they're starting off in this neutral grain spirit, and then they're getting this juniper berries. They're seeping them in it. All of a sudden, now you have gin, and you add then your botanicals, as they're called.
And the gin without the juniper berries isn't gin.
No.
It's just a spirit.
It's basically a neutral grain spirit. You can't legally call it gin
All right.
because there's a law that says gin has to be made with juniper berries. Now that's where the loophole in terms of fake gin comes in,
Right.
where there's no actual law that says how much juniper berries you have to put in order to make a gin.
Mm-hmm.
A good gin, good quality gin, would be juniper strong, as in lots of juniper. Juniper berries are quite expensive. They're harvested and stuff like that. So
What do they look like? What are juniper berries? Like grapes?
like very, very small dried blackberries,
All right.
put it that way.
Hmm.
And they're only about probably pea size. Black peas, say, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of have a very piney flavor, like a pine tree.
Okay.
But basically, you get your neutral grain spirit. You have this massive, big kind of still, like a vat, and basically pour in your neutral grain spirit, and then you pour in your like cups and cups of juniper berries, like a certain percentage. Depends on which gin company you are.
Yeah.
And then you add in your leaves, your botanicals, and all that kind of stuff, and then it's boiled, and the steam from that then goes up into vats. I'm not going to go too much into the making of gin, but the steam goes up into vats, and then it gets into a vapor.
Is this like the porridge ad, and there's secret bits? that
Yeah,
you
there's
don't
going to be a
want to see,
train
like-
go by in a minute. But
Sorry, I just felt like I had to say something because I hadn't spoken in a few minutes.
where were you in the toilet? Or
drifted
where,
off
where'd
there.
you go?
No, it was like I was listening to John on a podcast in the headphones.
You are. It's happening
Like,
right
no,
now.
I'm in this room. But yeah, so basically it goes up into this as a vapor, then comes back down, gets cooled down all these pipes and turns back into a liquid, but the liquid is all flavored with whatever botanicals you put in, like it's citrusy and sweet and spicy, all this kind of stuff, and it gets dripped into it and then just drips away until you have a full bottle
All right.
or a full vat or whatever you want. But that's real craft work. That's craft gins.
Mm-hmm.
Now there are some companies out there that do a thing called a fake gin. It's not, they'd call it a gin, but gin people would taste and go, "That where's the juniper berries?" They'd probably put in 2 or 3 juniper berries,
Right, just to say that they've
and it's got basically so it'd be
covered their
cheap
bases.
Nutrigrain spirit.
That's like mass production gin or whatever. Like.
Some mass production gins are legit because they literally just do it on a bigger scale.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some cheaper gin companies. You could probably see bottles of gin abroad for like £3.
Yeah,
And that's just for the alcohol rather than the experience. Or the taste of it.
Yeah. So it's crap, but you'd still get drunk the same way off it. And some companies would have been found out, or some companies kind of go, right, and we know this is in the gin, so they'll call it a gin liqueur.
Oh, right, okay.
So it's not a gin, but it's a gin liqueur where it's full of sugar and flavors and sweeteners and artificial stuff, and a lot of pink gins and stuff like that would be a gin liqueur.
Right.
There are some pink gins out there that are literally a legit gin where it's in their original recipe, and then it's seeped in raspberries for like 3 months or something like that, which causes that natural color. But that color after 6 months, 7 months will just dissipate. So,
Right.
but it's a sign of a good gin. Like their flavor will stay the same. It's just that it won't have that little raspberry kick, and it won't have the color. It'll probably go like a very, very dull rhubarby color or something.
Right, okay.
But yeah, it's one to look out for. If you know you can tell your gins by looking at its percentage. Like if it's below, the law has to be 37% above ABV.
Right.
So if it's below 37, like 36, 35, then it's a gin liqueur as well.
My understanding of gin up until a certain point was that it was for old ladies to drink.
Back in the day, yeah, like it was
old lady thing,
Yeah,
and
but
then all of a sudden it was just everywhere.
yeah.
Young people with big glasses
That's
and
the
stuff.
thing, yeah. So it went through that
It's
phase.
like coconut milk.
What happened? How did it become so big so quick?
Well, sure, look, do you remember back in the
Cost.
day, like people did hate gin back in the day. Do you
Yeah.
remember the only time, like I think the first time I had gin was I took the bottle of Cork's dry gin out of the cabinet and took a swig of it from the mother and father's cabinet.
Yeah.
Drank it all and then filled it again with water. But the funniest part
Hi,
is
Mum.
though, the mother then when you turned 18 handed me this bottle of gin. Say, here you go. Here's your 18 now. Have a drink of this.
You sculled the whole lot.
I was like, oh, nice, man. But basically, it was just made cool. As I said at the very start, all these companies made whiskey,
Right.
but a good Irish whiskey is 5 years old.
Okay.
So they have to mature it for 5 years.
So they just pivot on what they were doing and were like, well, feck this.
How can they invest all this money into whiskey, putting them into barrels? Like, they're spending hundreds of thousands of euros to make whiskey.
So you can make gin quicker, like.
They're not going to sit for 5 years
Right, yeah.
and go, oh, how's our whiskey doing today, guys? Not good. We can't pay the wages this week, but in 4.5 years we will be able to.
Right.
So
it was economics that crazed it.
So basically, yes. So they decided, right, what can we do for 5 years? Gin takes literally 24 hours to do. We can literally have this nothing and have it in a bottle by tomorrow afternoon.
Jesus.
And
But how comes that only started in the last few years?
in 2016, a lot of companies came out with the whiskey. There's new laws released with the whiskey,
Oh,
but I don't know much about the whiskey end. But in 2016, a lot of companies came.
Because so it wasn't a specific group that started like making it popular, or like it wasn't a TikTok thing. Well, TikTok wasn't there, but like
No.
an Instagram influencer or stuff. It was basically the companies themselves
It would
needed
have
something
been
else to do.
technically Diageo and stuff like that, but no, the craft gin companies were the main ones that did it. So it would have started around 2015, 2016, and then in 2021 and even this year, you're going to see a lot more whiskies coming out.
And when did you start your gin enthusiast page?
2016 November.
Oh god,
Yeah, because I started it like,
right on topic there, John. Fair play to you.
what can I say? Well, I started it because I seen the trend. I was like, because I loved the
Gonna hop on
gin.
that.
I loved the gin itself. I tasted a craft gin and went, holy shit, more people have to hear about this. So I started the blog. But the blog was called Irish Gin Blogger back then. And then I rebranded.
Oh, and where can we buy your merchandise?
I haven't made any merchandise yet. I keep on being told to do that, but I don't have the following yet.
So did you ever hear of...
Are you over 1,000 followers? Yeah, way over.
I'm 13 at the moment.
Because that's when you can start
1,000?
getting
13,000, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But that's not
Doing
much
stuff.
in the influencer world.
Yeah, but
Is
it's
it
over
not?
it's over 10,000. That's where you can start like
Can you
making a few quid off it.
Can you get your little
No,
badge?
well,
Do you have a little badge?
No, I tried to get the badge. You need to be mentioned a lot more in the media to get a badge.
Oh, right. Oh.
I need to be like mentioned by the Irish Times and all this shit.
Would being mentioned on the JB Waffle Hour help at all?
If we had a
Yeah.
website, yes.
Right, okay.
But
Oh.
we don't.
What about the mirror?
Yeah, that'd work.
True Mirror.
Yeah.
Are we going back to True Mirror again?
Yeah, it's true. Mirror.
Yeah, the first I was listening to the Stuff You Should Know podcast, and they talked about the gin craze, the original gin craze.
Oh, back in the day of the depression, gin depression.
So it was London in what 1729, I think it says there.
I remember it
and
well.
because Look at look who it mentions here. Look, someone who's close to our hearts, William of Orange.
Oh, Pete, Jesus.
Remember him? Gin was popularised in England following the accession of William of Orange in 1688, and it was again because it was so bloody cheap to make, I guess. And it went bananas. There was it was like the gin epidemic, I think is what it was called.
What's the gin axe?
Do you want me to read through it?
Yeah, I can't read that from here.
So the British government tried a number of times to restrict the flow of gin. The Gin Act of 1736 taxed retail sales at a rate of 20 shillings a gallon. Jesus, that's probably would load today. Where am I there? On spirits, and required licenses to take out a £50 annual license to sell gin, even a fee equivalent to about 8,000 today. So that's an annual fee of 8,000 just to sell gin, on top of all the other things that you're selling.
Madness.
But it was because there was just so much trouble. Gin was so cheap to make, and London went
it was so
bananas.
easy to make. Yeah.
And they tried to get
It
rid of it.
It became the poor man's drink.
Yeah,
And that's what's ironic, where gin became this poor man's drink, made it so easy to make, and then the king introduced this new law saying you can't make gin anymore. Only gin can be made by these specialist guys. And then over the years, it became this high-end, only rich people can have this drink.
Isn't it mad?
Went from nothing into this, like, it was literally poaching into this elegant.
Yeah.
Oh, if you're having gin and tonic, my dear, yes, we'll have gin and tonic, and the waiter will serve it to you.
And it's
20 shillings wasn't that much.
which
Maybe it was at the time. It's a pound.
Oh yeah, but like, what's that in today's? Google how much that is in today's.
Okay, hang on.
So and I've heard of gin referred to as, is it like a skinny bitch?
Never heard of it.
No, it's like
maybe that's a cocktail.
skinny bitches or something. It's like a gin and tonic is what you drink if you're, say, trying to lose weight.
Yeah,
if
well,
you're going out and
it's the lowest calorie beverage, alcohol you can have.
Right. And what got you started interested in gin? Was there a moment you were like, oh, I'm going to get big into this?
Yeah, there was a moment where a gin company came, like, as I was working in Supervalu at the time, a gin company came in. It was gunpowder gin. Came in with this bottle. And I went, Jesus, it's a gorgeous bottle. And he said, here, have one, try it at home. And I went, Jesus, that's lovely. I had it at home that night.
Yeah.
And then I seen one or two craft gins, because I was managing the off license at the time, and the only gins we had was like Cork and Gordon's.
Yeah.
And I think Hendrix, but I don't think we even carried Hendrix, so it wasn't even popular. But I kind of got to know the gin companies from them coming in to try and sell, and I was like, "Jeez, you guys are doing a great job on this kind of stuff." And I bought a bottle of gin myself, and it was like, "Jeez, I like gin. This is nice," because I never liked gin originally.
It's tasty, isn't it? Like, it's really tasty.
And I was like, so I ended up chatting to customers, going, "Here, try this gin, blah blah." And the customers come in next week saying, "Oh, that was great, that was lovely." So what I did was just set up a blog for the gin, but used it to promote the SuperValu stuff. Like, I just set up a blog on the SuperValu page, and just got a lot of traction. And I said, look, people have to know more about this kind of stuff. So I just set up a separate blog and just blogged across Ireland and just telling people about Irish gin.
Jesus.
Just grew into Irish gin, and then just became went across the world and doing different world gins and stuff like that.
It's mad, isn't it? How something like that, just something so small.
Yeah, it was a niche, and I liked it, and I think the reason that it probably grew for me is because I was so passionate about it. If you don't have passion about something, you'll never grow it,
Yeah.
And I was never kind of after followers and all that shit. I was literally just going, whoever wants to listen to me rant about gin, there you go, can follow me.
That's what makes things successful, though.
Yeah.
If you're just doing it, you're doing it for the love of it.
Yeah, there was a lot of guys getting back into gin back when that was growing. They literally just made up fake gin pages in order to get free gin.
Right, okay.
They'd literally buy 10,000 followers and then email like 100 gin companies. I'll give me a free bottle and I'll review you.
Yeah, right. and those 10,000, because you buy them, they're not like interactive followers or
they're
whatever.
Not interactive, yeah.
Yeah. Jesus, very interesting. And it's turned into something like, it's pretty amazing.
It keeps me active. It's a hobby of mine now. It keeps me on the side. Like, I do a lot of social events and meet people across the world and stuff like that. Like,
do you ever see making a living out of it?
No.
No.
No, unless I went into gin consultancy or something like that. But
Would you want to?
no, because I wouldn't consider myself a gin expert.
Right.
I'd be a gin enthusiast.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it would have
I
been
like-
gin expert on Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But no, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to walk into a gin distillery tomorrow and say,
And smell it and
"Oh,
know
I
what's
see
going
you're
on.
using 35 milligrams of juniper berries crossed with the 22 milligrams of the coriander. How are you using that with the flavor profile?" I wouldn't know. I wouldn't do any of that kind of stuff.
That
Yeah.
kind of sounds like you do, though.
But that's because I hear other people doing it. But I would literally just taste the gin and go, "Oh, that's lovely. What's
Yeah.
in that?
Yeah.
Strawberries and things. Oh, that's mad. Don't even taste strawberries, but it's lovely." You know, but that would be me. Like,
So do you
I
think
just think it's lovely.
you think your palate isn't specific enough to
Yeah,
differentiate the
actually,
taste?
there
of
are
it?
some lads with gifts and palates.
Yeah.
Like I went on a few gin courses and gin events with people, and they'd hand around the samples of gin, and there'd be two other people who taste it, and we go, "Yeah, oh, it's a bit of spice. Is that pepper?" And they'd be like, "Yeah, pepper's in that." I'd be like, "I didn't get any pepper at all. There's something wrong with me."
I'm just getting locked. Do you think there's a little bit of that? You know, when you're like with you see it with wine as well.
Mm.
Do you think there's a little bit of that that's just pure bollocks? Where they're just it's
Where
a
they stick
with-
their
it's like a
nose in. And
classist type thing.
With gin,
No.
I'd know because I genuinely seen gin being made, and I have seen the difference in, let's say they get distilled and they put in a ton of orange zest. That gin is going to be orangey, so it's not rocket science. Like with wine, I'd imagine it's different because they age this tree under
Yeah,
sunlight for 22 days. With gin, it doesn't matter about what orange you use. It's just the orange zest you just throw it in.
well,
Yeah,
wine, the flavour comes from the berries.
Yeah, and the
But with
land and the
the-
sand. And
Yeah,
stuff like that.
but with the gin, the flavour's put in. No.
True. Yeah, true. Yeah, you put in whatever way you want your gin to taste. You just use that
So
amount.
there's not as many variables in making it as there would be maybe in wine, would it be?
No, and if you ever do a gin school or something like that, you're kind of going to you'll feel that the gin production process is more like science,
Right.
where they'll have a load of these like beakers, and there'll be like loads of gin, and then what you do is you put it on weighing scales, and you put in your like coriander, your let's say your licorice root, you put in like 2 milligram of it, and I'll got 2.5 and then you put it in, then you steep it, and you taste it. And then you go back, then you go, "Oh no, it's a bit too licorice root." And then you put in 1.5 milligram of the thing, and then you put in your bit of orange zest, and then a bit of thyme.
I assume they have to write all these down because
Yeah.
imagine if you
Oh,
made
yeah,
something
yeah.
really nice and you're thinking, "Oh, how much was that I put in?"
Yeah.
Oh no.
Like a lot of companies, you'll see a lot of gin bottles. It'll say it took 44 batches in order to get this right. So they'll say, "Oh, it took 44 tries to get this perfect."
Like Heinz 57.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my brother texted me the other day. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
It was to do with the WD-40.
Telling lies.
Oh yeah, tell us.
Hold on, I have what was it? Water dissolvent.
Oh, was it?
40. So it was the 40th variable that they came across that worked.
Ah.
No
So it's
way.
water dissolvent.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
WD-39 just wouldn't sound the same with it.
No. What WD-39 was the one where the water was attracted to it, so it sucked all the water in. Whereas 40 was the one where.
And
pushed
this
it
is
away.
episode 40, so guess what it's going to be called now?
Wow.
Shout out to Damien for sending in that one there. Thanks, Damien.
Yeah, for play. When did we talk about WD-40?
Oh, it was a few weeks ago now.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, we were trying to figure out what WD meant or
Alright.
what the meaning of
Yeah.
it was.
I think it was WD-40 has 2,000 uses. That
It was. It
that
was your
Shell
shell
bomb.
bomb. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
there we
yeah,
go.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, gin. I was introduced to gin by. I think I've told this actually as well in the podcast. We are getting to a point where we're starting to repeat ourselves a little bit.
Oh, we haven't even got to 52 yet.
I know. Yeah. What's
Jesus.
going to be like in a year or like a year from now, in Liverpool on a weekend, watching a football game, and out on the Friday, loads of beers, hungover as hell on the Saturday, not feeling great. Robbie Kennedy was like, "Drink gin,
Yeah.
and you will feel amazing." And I didn't believe him at all because to me, alcohol plus good night out equals bad next day. Terrible, and I get shit hangovers.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of stopped drinking for a while.
But you'll notice that if you even have, like, gin is pure spirit plus fruit, technically. That's what it is.
Mm.
But
Does it
you-
count as one as your 5 a day?
Technically, that's I'm trying to promote that. But if you have a bad tonic, like tonic's a whole different world as well. So you can get bad tonics.
Tonic.
Yeah, you can get
G&T.
tonics with shite in them as well.
What's
That'll give
tonic?
you a hand.
Water, like.
Tonic water.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's made with quinine, so you can't like your tonic water is called tonic water because it has quinine in it.
Quinoa, you mean?
No, quinine.
What's quinine?
It's
Brian Quinn.
It's kind yeah. Jesus Christ.
You always manage to get someone in from fucking school, don't we?
John Bly was in there earlier on.
Yeah, and your sex vision. Jesus.
God, it's gonna be so awkward if I ever meet him again.
Bye-bye.
I'm going to tell him this story if I meet him on the street. Funny story, John.
I got to tag him on.
It probably wasn't even John Bly.
I'm telling him anyway.
Yeah, he probably knows already.
You might listen.
Can you imagine how weird that'd be for him? Anyway, sorry. You were putting
So
Quincy
quinine.
Jones. Yeah.
Quincy, Jesus Quincy. But long story short on the tonic.
What is quinine though?
Quinine's like this stuff you get from twin trees, like a quinine, it's quinine tree, say. It's like the sap from the tree, right?
Oh, right, okay.
But it was originally brought out by the monks to cure
Blindness.
no, what's that disease that's going
Constipation.
around?
Monkeypox.
No,
Was it the
monkeypox.
monks of Buckfast Abbey?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was it's gone blank. There's a disease going around Africa back in the day, or India.
Ebola.
No. Shite. I always said this. Anyway, it'll come to me in a second.
Right.
But anyway, it cured.
Forgetfulness.
Yes, forgetfulness. Anyway, in India, basically, it almost popped into my brain. But basically, all the British soldiers were in India fighting the war.
Right.
And they
British
this disease,
soldiers fighting the war. Huh?
Fighting Brian Quinn.
that wouldn't be like them.
It wasn't be like them.
But anyway, they all were getting this disease over there. So
Right.
they were-
Scurvy.
No.
That's pirates you're thinking of. That's rum. Wrong drink you're on. That's next week.
Malaria. That was
There we
malaria.
go.
So-
We were close with diarrhea.
it. So anyway, quinine solves this. So each British soldier was given a ration of tonic water made with quinine. So it was water mixed in with quinine.
Right.
So they drank it, and it tasted absolutely mank.
Right.
Right. So what the British soldiers did back then, they had a ration of gin as well. So what they did was they mixed the gin with the tonic to make it a bit more palatable, and they drank it, and they brought that back to the UK, and basically people were asking for a gin and tonic when they came back.
No way.
Yeah, so that's how it got famous. But also, funny story on
Should that have been a shell bomb?
should have been.
I
I have a shell bomb later on for that,
Oh,
and I'll
wow.
say no more about that one because
Okay.
I was about to say it, but it'll be a shell
Okay.
bomb.
Shell bomb.
Jesus, that's amazing. So that's where gin and tonic, the skinny bitch, came from.
Well, gin and tonic was brought that way, but gin was invented in Netherlands.
Well, do tell us the story of that, please, John.
Well, it goes back to
Gather around, children.
Gather around. Put a log in the fire there. I know, just go back to the monks. The monks invented the gin, and it was kind of just invented in the Netherlands. It's called Geneva back then.
All right.
And basically just evolved into Geneva,
From
gin.
juniper.
From juniper, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so juniper, Geneva, gin. That's how it kind of evolved into that.
Ah.
Yeah, so if you go to the Netherlands, you look in the bar behind you, you'll see loads of a full range of Genevers.
Is the Netherlands like the home of gin nowadays?
Yeah,
Still, is that
not
their thing?
anymore now. No, they wouldn't
Oh.
have the most distilleries. Spain is the home of gin now.
Wow.
They're the biggest gin drinkers. The Philippines is the biggest gin drinkers in the world. Would you believe?
Whoa.
But yeah, Spain, the UK, they'll be all bigger gin manufacturers. Like Hendrix Gordon's, they all come from UK. So
Is there an Irish gin?
like 100 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, that have started recently, but is there like a...
Cork gin.
Oh, Cork Dry Gin, yeah, of course.
A traditional one.
Yeah, it's the original old school one.
Is Bacardi a gin?
No, that's a rum.
Oh, I think we talked about that as well, actually.
That's from Cuba.
From Cuba.
Hmm.
Right.
Up the road from Havana.
Where Castro was going for shell bombs.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
See how we tie all
Full
our
circle.
podcasts in.
Full circle.
Do I have any more gin questions? This is a fascinating topic. I love
Yeah.
learning about new things.
Awesome.
Should we have a podcast where we drink gin at the time?
I love that.
Could we do that?
We could do like I could bring in a particular Irish craft gin and we can talk about it.
Could you give us both a lift home, please?
That's no problem. No problem at all.
I think I have a
We
gin.
have non-alcoholic gin for
I
birthday.
think I have a gin here. Do you want to go into the wardrobe there and just see what the gin is?
Who the fuck am I?
You're just sitting that side of the table. Just so do you know in the
I've
kitchen
already
there,
left already at the start of this.
could you tell if
Let me get the door there for you.
you could tell us about
That was
this
a
gin?
eerie door opening.
Oh, on top of
Will I take the label off and make a guess?
oh.
So why do you have a
that'd
gin in your workplace?
Be,
Why
well,
don't you have like a Macallan whiskey or something like that?
there was
like lawyers
a
do?
music school concert yesterday. All
Right.
the kids did 2 concerts from 9 in the morning until about 6 in the evening, and then the teachers all came back for drinks here afterwards.
They did not.
They did, yeah. I wasn't here now. I
Legends.
was away gigging now, but they're all here
Oh, the man,
having
when,
loads of
when
fun.
the boss is away.
He will. There's 2 of them up there.
Ah, Jesus, gunpowder gin.
Your boys.
Just a big bottle too. It's a
There's
70 cl bottle.
not an awful lot left in it now. Take out the cork there. Do
Hard
you
to
have
come across
have
the
a look?
70 cl bottle.
Really?
Yeah, they're all 500.
Music school.
Oh, you got me that one for Christmas. Dingle gin.
Dingle gin.
Oh, smells amazing.
Let me smell that. So this is junipers. See if we can get the cork.
I have a quest every Christmas, every December.
Oh, it smells lovely and sweet, doesn't it?
Every December I have to go on a quest to try and look
But-
at John's shelf to try and get him a gin for Christmas that he doesn't have.
to try and
Yeah.
find the one that he doesn't have. Jeez, that'd be impossible, I'd say.
Well, I've done it, 4 years in a row now?
Yeah,
have
you've
I?
gotten every gin right, like Blackwater tea one you got me last year.
Yeah.
But if you should be able to smell that now, Scotty, and say, oh, that's a bit citrusy, or that's orange or lemons.
I'll
Let me smell.
you smell it as well and see what you think. Okay. I'll reserve judgment until you smell it. I'm after dropping the cork somewhere.
Oh, are you ready?
We'll have to drink that
Right,
one.
there you go.
So I think the Irish gunpowder. I think there's an orangey smell off it.
You're right. There is orangey, but it's in the orange family. It's citrus family.
Oh, is it lemon?
No, it's a
Lime?
no. No, it's citrus. It's something else. It's
Which one?
red.
Which one are you talking about now?
Red citrus.
Which one are you talking about?
The
Gunpowder.
gunpowder one. I smell oranges.
I smell CK1. The other.
Jesus Christ.
Just water and
You know what?
CK1.
You're smelling the alcohol, which is quite interesting.
Yeah.
So there's alcohol in CK1, so you're smelling the alcohol.
This comes from someone who doesn't drink now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely smell different, but I couldn't be specific on why they smell
Can I
different.
smell that one? Let me smell. This is.
That's a softer smell.
Let me smell that one. That's Dingle gin.
This is Dingle gin. Gin he's
Hang on.
smelling.
I'd use my gun nostril.
Oh, it is definitely softer. Yeah. That smells lovely, actually. County Kerry.
I think that
Swig of it.
that smells more like the old one.
How much
like,
of this can I drink and drive home? None of it really.
and
Sure, a little bit.
that smells more like alcohol.
This one does.
Yeah,
Do you
I think so. Yeah,
I think that smells more like alcohol.
Well, look at the percentage on it.
that smells more like the old one.
It's 43%. What's the percent on that one?
Oh, that's. There's a kick off that.
Yeah, the old gin face on you there.
Whew. Jesus. Oh, this is 42.5. Oh God, that really hit me.
There's more alcohol percentage in the gunpowder one.
There is. Oh yeah, that's what I thought when I smelt it.
And how old are both of them? Would that make a difference how long it's open?
Not at all.
brilliant.
Not at all. No, they'll last
It
forever.
lasts, does it?
Yeah.
Forever.
Oh, alcohol doesn't go off, so you seep in alcohol.
But
is-
it's not like wine; it doesn't
Wow.
get better. That'll be the same gin.
No, that'd be
this
the
time next
same. Yeah. Now, there are some things, like a flavour might dissipate. Let's say, like there's fresh oranges in that. So,
year.
over like
So
a year.
what were you saying was the difference in them? What would we be smelling? You said
So
that
the
one's
gunpowder
more citrusy.
has a bit of grapefruit, bit of rosemary.
Oh, grapefruit.
Grapefruit is
Yeah,
what you're
it's the
smelling
one.
there. And then the dingle then has a bit of lemon, a bit of mint, stuff like that in it. So it's
Oh, mint. I didn't smell the mint.
no, you wouldn't really like 80%.
Yeah, have another taste there.
No, I can't. Be a fun drive home.
You'd want to add mint to your garnish when you're pouring that one, so it
Oh,
kind
right.
of releases it a bit.
Oh, right. Is that
Um,
how you take flavors out of it? Like,
Yeah,
you
well,
add more of the-
80% of when you're drinking gin is aroma. So that's why they have those big glasses, the big bubble glasses, because you get your nose into the glass and
is
you're
that
sipping.
what that is?
So you kind of experience the aroma as you sip. It kind of gives that extra little
Oh.
sensation.
So I've got coriander, Angelica. You're one from Rugrats. Hawthorne, Chervil, Heather. Oh, I love Heather. Actually, I can actually.
Heather, can you get a bit of Heather?
Yeah, yeah.
That's very interesting if you can.
Just as I saw it there, I was trying to place what that taste was.
Nice.
Fuchsia, bog myrtle. This sounds like something from like a Harry Potter
I'm sure
potion
it's from
brew,
Kerry,
yeah.
sure, wouldn't you know?
juniper, of course, and then rowan berry.
But they try
There you
and take things that like.
Lovely.
So gunpowder is Leitrim, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then dingle is obviously Kerry.
Oh, stuff from around that area.
Yeah. to make it like
Well, they have to create the story.
local.
Yeah. But they're doing that because they want to be different. They want to be able to create a story.
Yeah. It's half of that's marketing though, isn't it? Like half of the thing is this is our story. Yeah.
Because if everyone made it exactly the same, well then there'd be no point then.
Yeah. Should just be it'd be a bidding war then.
I do like the advertising the bottles. I find the bottles
are
very
cool.
interesting.
Yeah.
Well, they're huge at the moment. They're like one of the biggest Irish gins at the moment. They're doing a great job of marketing.
And why? Oh, marketing is the thing. Yeah, that's.
They opened up a new distillery recently. If you want, we can go down and visit.
Oh, that'd be good.
Oh yeah.
We can do a little day trip down there.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Is it kid friendly?
For
my kids.
Monday.
What, this Monday coming?
It's bank holiday.
Oh yeah,
I don't even know if they'll be open.
Let's not plan stuff live on the podcast because then we may be actually tied into actually doing it.
Anyway, that would technically mean we went last Monday.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Damn it.
So we didn't
stop giving away the time.
we didn't go. Sorry, we didn't go.
But I was thinking about that, right? So that only really works if everybody listens to every new episode when it comes out. But like I ended up listening to a different podcast there, and it's like 4 episodes ago. So they were out of date.
I'm listening to a podcast from 2017. At the moment.
So I don't think really the things matter that much, does it?
Yeah. Well, look, if there's people listening,
we have standards to keep to, Bertie.
Okay, fair
if
enough.
they're listening at the time,
We have standards.
Okay.
Anyway, lads, will we move on?
Just start taking down the podcast. You only have that one window of that one week to listen.
This
one
podcast will self.
Do you want to answer some questions?
Where are we going now? Is this a new? Am I going to have to make a new jingle? You wanted a drum pad?
No, I want a pen.
All right. Oh, sorry, Bertie. Do I have to make a new jingle now?
Well, no, because you weren't great at geography, so this is just like
when do we get to
general
ask you
knowledge.
questions? We feel bad here.
General knowledge. You think it's general, but it's not. Soon we'll see that neither went to college. John and Owen do general knowledge. So we're going. Are we doing the rounds again, Quizmaster Bert?
Yeah. So pick a number between 1 and 85.
Rock paper scissors.
Okay, go.
Rock
paper scissors.
Shoot. Ah, fucking.
What, scissors beat? Does that beat paper?
Oh no, this is shield.
Hand
shield. Hand shield. Yeah, scissors.
No way, I lost then, did I?
You did, yeah. Unfortunately, hand shield. Shit. So I won that one.
Yeah. Damn it.
What is it between 1 and 5, Bertie?
1 and 85.
What? Whoa.
We're not doing. Don't worry, everybody. We're not doing 85 questions. You're going to get 5, but you can pick your own. So you can't say.
The other 85
that question didn't suit me.
All right. Okay.
Doesn't
no,
sound like me at all.
You go first. That was paper actually that I put out there. That was unfair.
So there's no shield.
There's no shield.
Liar.
I was lying. Sorry. Okay, you get to pick first.
1.
Oh,
Jesus!
You're not making him look through his sheet. I'm gonna make him go right to the end. You hear the shuffling.
Okay. Question number 1, John.
Yes.
What is the capital of Finland?
Dubrovnik.
Oh man, you're way off.
Is that actually your answer, or are you just messing?
Oh, messing! Of course, I'm messing.
Dubrovnik is in Croatia, no?
Capital of Finland is.
Think geography. Come on now.
Capital of Finland is.
It's not Oslo.
Bjork.
No.
Final answer.
She's the Prime Minister of Iceland.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so number 1 is gone.
Yes.
Do you want to know the answer?
Yes.
No. Hold on.
Or will we do the answer at the end?
Yeah, do the answer at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, you give me time to think about that one actually. Is it Reykjavik? No, that's Iceland. Sorry, go on.
Okay, between 1 and 85, Scotty.
85, please. Shuffle. Oh, he's so angry again.
Aside from the 6 main characters, which character appears the most on Friends?
Ooh.
This is like the ultimate fan question.
I'm going to say Gunther.
He appears the most.
Apart from the 6 characters.
Oh, part. Okay, I would have missed that part.
Yeah, I'm going to say Gunther. Am I right? Oh, you're not going to tell me?
No, I thought.
Okay, no, that's fine. No, I'm dying to know if I'm right now.
We kind of know John was wrong though.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
No,
Scotty doesn't know
0.
yet.
You said Bjork.
You don't know if it's his or not. What's the capital of Finland?
It's definitely not Bjork.
You don't know, do you? No.
Oh,
I know I said it was going to be on geography. You just picked probably the one geography question.
Oh, damn it. I like international geography.
Okay,
Just not
John,
counties
back
and
to you. Between 1 and 85, but not 1 or 85.
Between 2 and 84.
Yeah, pretty much it.
You go 2 and I'll go 84. Keep him shuffling.
No. Seriously, Scotty. 2.
Yes! I love my life.
What is the name of Bridget Jones's baby in the third Bridget Jones film?
I didn't even think she had the baby in the end.
She did it.
Didn't know she was pregnant.
Matthew. Sounds like something Bridget would name it.
I mean, that could be right, I guess. Oslo is Norway.
Okay, back to you, Scotty.
Finland. Yeah, go on.
Between
Helsinki. Yes.
Is it?
It is Helsinki. Sorry, go on. 84, please.
Dickheads.
It's definitely Helsinki.
Damn it. So Bjork is wrong.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. She's a person. Okay, go on.
She can be a country too.
She could be.
She can be a
What?
city.
What
Yeah.
is the smallest country in the world?
Oh, country. Not principality. Country. Smallest country in the world. Let me think. It's got to be one of those little islands down there in
I
the
actually
South
know this
Pacific.
answer.
Do you actually?
Yes. Go on.
It's a shell bomb.
Smallest country in the world.
A previous that Shelburne, wasn't
Oh, it's actually, I'm going to say Vatican City.
it? Okay, back to you, John.
3.
You.
Look at him shuffling. We're getting you fit and ready for the new season. Come on, work those arms. Or is it strictly just shampooing that you do?
Okay. Question number 3 then. At the time of writing, March 2022, how many episodes of The Simpsons are there?
Oh man, that's tough.
Shit. This is like, it's not a fact, it's like a trivia.
You could go seasons rather than episodes.
Episodes.
Well, how many episodes in a season? What, like 20,
I'd say 28 or something.
28 to 30? And there's... Why am I helping you?
I'd put it
Bjork.
at 1,120.
Nice guess. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that one.
I've mixed up my pages.
I obviously, like, because it's such a large number, is like if I get it really close. No, I think he should answer the same question. Whoever's closest.
If you get it within 100.
Okay, within 100.
Okay, what was your answer?
1,120.
Okay, back to you, Scotty.
Okay, let's go. 83?
Now just remember which ones
Is that right? 85, 84?
yeah,
83, yeah.
83 episodes.
No.
Is that the order you're going in? So you don't have to write these down because we
No.
will have to go back and
Oh,
look up
okay,
your
just-
answers.
you're on number 83.
Question 83, yeah.
Okay.
83
It's like
episodes.
83 episodes of The Simpsons.
What does the GEIGER Geiger countermeasure?
Geiger counter measures radioactivity. And I get a point for Helsinki, bitch.
I don't. It's not how it works.
What was your answer?
Radioactive activity? Geiger counter?
Okay, back to you, John.
Okay.
Question number 4.
4.
Which 5 colours make up the Olympic rings?
Oh, we've heard that one before, actually.
Yeah, we've talked about that or something before.
Yeah, we had.
Uh,
That's in the podcast.
blue, red, yellow, green.
Hang on.
What's the last one? He's right so far in every one of them. I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Blue, red, yellow, green, and purple.
Oh, you were close.
What was I?
I think it was black. Is the last one.
I don't think there's black in it, is there?
I think there is.
Okay.
Bjork's face is in the middle of one of them.
Scotty, let's go.
82. I don't remember. Oh no, he's sorted that out now. He's actually just going between 2 pages.
Yeah, we'll have to funk it up a bit now.
I can use my fingers.
That's what she said.
Which country's rugby team is known as the Springboks?
Oh, South Africa. Yeah, I'm winning this week.
Back to you, John.
I'm so confident.
42.
Nah, look at you flicking. Go on, search for it through your pages.
What month was Prince George born?
Oh, for
You're getting all the really hard questions.
Prince George. What was I doing when I heard the news? Prince George was born in February.
Did you say Prince George or Boy George?
Boy George.
Prince George.
Oh,
Prince George. February.
Do you want to change your answer now? Did you know it's Prince George?
No, I didn't know when Boy George was born either, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, last one, Scotty.
21. Come on, Flick.
That's the answer page.
Yeah.
Last one. I thought we were doing 85 questions.
85.
21.
Imagine how boring that would be.
What is the largest country in the world?
Oh, for feck's sake. That was so random. How did I get that? Weird. Largest country in the world has got to be China. China. Oh, maybe it's Russia.
I have to take your first answer.
Yeah, go on, China. Go on. It's definitely Russia, though.
I've started, so I'll finish.
So do you want to know the results? That's the 5 questions each now.
Oh, is that us done?
I have one more, no?
No?
No, you went first.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
confident.
So will I go through the answers and then tell you the score, or will I tell you the score first?
Score first, then tell us how wrong we were.
Yeah.
Okay. So John, you got 0.
Bjork wasn't the capital of Finland.
0
I can't
points.
believe this.
And Scotty has redeemed himself somewhat and almost got a complete.
He did not
whitewash.
get 4
No
right.
way.
Yeah, you got 4 out of 5.
No.
Holy shit.
Yeah, general knowledge, baby.
You let yourself down in the last one.
Which was, was it Russia?
Well, it was Russia.
Oh, you all got 5 out of 5.
See, general knowledge is my
Okay.
thing.
So John's questions: what is the capital of Finland? Helsinki.
Damn it.
I should get 5.
I was so confident.
What is the name of Bridget Jones' baby in the third Bridget Jones movie?
Barry.
William.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You
At
were
the
close
time-
with Matthew, though.
Yeah.
At the time of writing, March 2022, how many episodes of The Simpsons are there?
Oh, God.
Hmm.
No.
720.
Oh, it was a fair bit out, wasn't
It
it?
was a bit.
Which 5 colours make up?
720, sorry. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I was thinking 100 per season. I was like, there's been more than 7 seasons of The Simpsons. Sure, yeah.
Which 5 colours make up the Olympic rings?
Yes.
You missed black.
Damn you, Scotty.
I got 6. I got 6 today.
Can't believe this.
Was it 42, was
I'm a
it?
genius. See, it's just counties of Ireland that I'm dumb
Yeah.
about. And towns.
Go back to the towns questions.
What was the other one?
Yeah, the largest country, no?
Oh, smallest country. Was
Smallest country.
No. Your last question was what number
Largest.
did you pick? It was what month was Prince George born?
George born.
It was July.
Oh, it's my month.
No.
Yeah.
What was I doing?
I don't
when
know
he
what
was
number
born?
that was.
Literally celebrating my birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, Scotty.
Yeah, let's do this shit, man.
Aside from the 6 main characters, which character appears most of Friends?
It was Gunther.
It was Gunter.
Holy cow!
Friends.
My daughter loves Friends.
Friends enthusiast.
What is the smallest country in the world?
Vatican City.
Vatican City.
Yeah.
What does the Geiger counter measure?
Radioactivity.
Radioactivity.
It's radiation.
Come on.
That's
now.
the same
The
thing.
same thing, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll give you that.
You're genius.
Of course you will, 'cause it's the same thing.
Which country's rugby team is known as Springboks?
That was an easy one, South Africa.
Okay, and then your last question. What one did you pick?
21 was it? Largest
country.
country in the
Oh
world.
yeah, which
I
was
said
Russia.
China and it was
you said
Russia.
China. That is all them done there now.
Jeez, that was decent. I liked
Yeah.
that quiz.
That was a good quiz. Because you won.
Yeah, 'cause I won, yeah.
I didn't like the quiz.
Let's do that next week again, can we?
Yeah, well, we have
I mean,
another 75 questions
Excellent.
because I've crossed off the ones that we've used.
Nice.
I'm sure
Okay,
we'll
good.
remember which ones we picked.
And where did you download that sheet from?
the
He
internet.
wrote them himself.
You wrote all 85. What websites did you get them from? Just out of curiosity. Oh,
No, you can't look up the answer, John.
Shell bombs?
Yes.
Shell bombs. Shell bombs. I will say that I have no shell bombs, but I just had the few things about the mead manager.
Go on. Is it a shell bomb with the meat manager?
Not really. It would have
he-
been if we had done this at like 1 o'clock today,
Oh, right, okay.
because
Is he 2'1"?
I somehow managed to find out before it was on G
Oh, you
Media.
found out.
Oh, so I don't know who the mead manager is. There's been a new mead manager announced.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, not officially. It has to be ratified via the county board meeting.
Well, it's in the journal today, so it's...
Yeah. It's
Is it Mickey Burke?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
It's Colin O'Rourke.
It is not.
It
Yeah.
is. Yep.
And Barry Callahan is a selector.
And Stephen Bray. And someone said Stephen Rochford and Donny Buckley, but I'm not sure on that.
No way.
It's Colin O'Rourke.
Yep.
So there might be a position there managing an old secondary school.
Stuff.
Leinster champions next year, 2023.
Jesus.
Where's Colin
Make sure
from?
put your bet down. Screen originally.
Yeah, I know someone who rented his family home, or is it family home? A house that he lived in anyway.
All right.
They rented it directly off him out in Screen there.
Brian Cody then rode off into the sunset.
Yeah. Successful era?
Would he have had a little
24
pot of
years.
gold now? Would he have been... Would
Yeah,
he have done well now over
24
his
years he was manager.
24 years.
Yeah, why not go 25?
The 24 years manager of Meath, is he?
No,
No.
Brian Cody, Kilkenny.
Kilkenny.
Oh, okay. Who was the Meath
Even I
manager?
know that.
Oh, before that, it was Jerry McEntee.
Alright.
He was 6 years.
Oh, okay.
And Mick O'Dowd was before that. Was Eamon O'Brien before that?
Yeah,
Maybe?
yeah.
And Banty was in there somewhere as well. Colin Coyle then.
Yeah.
Then Sean Boylan for 25 years.
Sean was the man, wasn't he?
Yeah.
The herbalist.
I seen a guy on TikTok. Now this isn't a shadow bomb. I just thought it was really funny.
Yeah.
So do you know the way you go to the Leaning Tower of Pisa
Yes.
and everybody gets the photo of like pushing up or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
So there's loads of people standing around with their hand up, and he's Irish, like, and his girlfriend recording him. He went around like giving high fives.
High-fiving people.
Oh, it was so funny.
Genius.
And some people like took her like a laugh, and then other people like look at her, what, yeah.
Ruined
And
my
he was
photo.
like running along the line, high five, high five.
Isn't it great being Irish? Isn't it? Like,
We love it.
It's great crack.
That was funny.
I'll go my shell bomb first because
Yes.
it's not great. When you were young and you watched cartoons, did you think that quicksand was much of an issue?
Yeah, I had major fear of quicksand.
Yeah, I thought it
Couldn't
was going
walk
to be.
across
Well, I've
fields
seen
sometimes.
them, but
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot more of a problem as I got
In your
into
life.
adulthood. But so far, no quicksand. But let me see if I can read it from here. Yeah, the quicksand apparently is not dangerous at all. It's only you can see that there, can you?
Yes, I can.
It's only a few inches deep apparently, and more people die from. You can get
The struggle.
You can get no.
No?
Sure, even if you struggle, you only go down a few inches.
Oh.
So
But
unless
what if you're like really small?
well, you have to be a few inches tall or an inch tall to die in
That's-
quicksand.
Just thought something funny there. But yeah.
What
I'll tell you when you're finished.
is it?
I seen it on TikTok.
All right, okay.
Something that's an inch tall.
You, oh.
He wants to talk about it.
Oh. So yeah, more people drown when say they get caught in say quicksand and the tide comes in rather than actually being caught
okay.
in quicksand. So the Indiana Jones sinking down into quicksand is not a thing.
Where is there quicksand? It's just wet sand.
That's the thing.
Wherever
Yeah.
Indiana Jones was.
Yeah, wherever he is now, it follows Harrison Ford around the place.
Oh.
Yeah, so just be careful. So it's not an issue apparently.
There
Quicksand.
was
There you go.
a TikTok, and there was I don't know what's the politically right say to say like someone that's small.
Dwarf.
Small person.
Okay, small person, right? And
Yeah,
he's,
maybe it is a dwarf.
Yeah, dwarfism is a condition, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
so he's there on the battle rope, and he's doing the battle rope in the gym,
Oh,
and he's
is
there
it the
going like,
shoelaces thing.
oh, well, there you go. Ruined it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There's loads of little ones. You see the one where he has this giant bottle of like vodka, and
And he hands it to him.
he hands this giant bottle of vodka, and then Iran on the other side of the camera gets this like little miniature bottle of vodka.
Is it the same guy that's doing all of them? No.
I don't know.
Must be the
I
same
don't know.
guy, yeah.
Alright, it was just funny.
Yeah, they're good, those ones. John.
Shellbomb on the gin subject.
Yep.
Um,
When did we talk about that?
It
So-
was after I won convincingly that game.
as I said, gin
Yeah.
came from the Netherlands.
Yep.
And then gin was drank by British soldiers back in the day. They had it in their rations. And what they used to do was before they went into battle, they used to take a good swig of gin to kind of give them a bit of
Dutch courage.
Dutch courage. Bertie just ruined my
Oh no, Bertie!
But that's where the saying came from.
Oh, Dutch courage.
It's Dutch.
Yeah.
Gin is Dutch, and got a bit of courage.
Sorry, John, you had to take that one because God, you ruined my one.
You were such a
I'll
bitch.
take it like a man. I'll take it like a man.
Oh, shell bombs.
Shell bombs.